What's up, Nerds Culture family? It's the Elite X1 with this week's indie game recommendation. This week's game is Towerborne by Stoic Studio, creators of the indie RPG hit, The Banner Saga. Beat 'em ups are seemingly on the comeback trail lately. Towerborne hopes to take the genre and turn it on its head by mixing beautifully animated characters, RPG elements, and a fun co-op experience, all set in a constantly evolving game world. The story takes place in a fantasy world that has been overwhelmed by all manner of monsters. Humanity's last bastion is a tower city known as the Belfry, where the fight to reclaim the lands is led by heroes known as Aces. 4 unique character classes, each with their own movesets. They're the typical knight, fighter, rogue, and the heavy weapon archetypes, though I hope there are plans to add a matched user class. The first thing you'll do is create your ace from a surprisingly diverse amount of customization options. Seriously, more games need to offer diverse hairstyle options like this. I'm sick of rocking the Killmonger style in games. But I digress. Once your character is created, it's off to the tutorials and battles. Exploration of the world map is done by entering the fog of war covered hex pieces and clearing the areas. As you complete areas and battles, you'll gain loot like armor pieces and weapons for your classes. You'll also get items called aspects that can be slotted in to modify stats and give buffs. There are also different little spirit creatures you can get called Umbra that follow you around and offer special attacks. Some weapons change your character's special moves and cause elemental status effects. And you'll need all of this to take down the hordes of monsters and bosses who will use the usual beat 'em up cheap tactics to kill you. Now for the elephant in the room. Towerborne is an early access game set to be a free-to-play live service in 2025. It's currently asking $25 founder's fee to help support its work in progress development. I'm not hating on that because this is a really fun game that scratches an itch. My advice, bring a friend if you're interested in Towerborne because it truly shines in its up to 4-player co-op. There's also online matchmaking if you rather play with randoms. Towerborne has huge potential, and I hope to see it reach the heights of games like D&D, Shadow over Mysteria, Dragon's Crown, and Castle Crashers. Towerborne is currently out on Steam and heads to Xbox Game Pass sometime in early 2025.